So here it is right here, the Ace Lite Max wearable air conditioner. Where did it go? Am I even wearing it? It's behind my beard. It's so funny. Now, essentially, I figured that I can describe this in about 3 different ways with y'all. The first way is the most simple way to describe what it is. The second way is to be more descriptive. And then the other way is just to dive deep and just do the unboxing. What is this, guys? Essentially, this is exactly what it says. It's a wearable air conditioning unit. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, this right here is a product that you put on your neck, just like so, and is able to get super cold, in my opinion, super cold or super hot, and it blows that air to keep you comfortable and exactly how you want to feel depending on the environment that you are in. So looking at this, why is this something that you would want? Well, honestly, there's a couple different reasons why you would want this. Listen, guys, I go camping a lot. I mow the yard a lot. I sit outside during the winter a lot and enjoy my cocoa. Sometimes we need to be warm, sometimes we need to be cold, and this does that. Guys, I went camping this last weekend and I am used to bringing a fan with me, and honestly, a fan is nice, but most fans that you bring with you, they don't last that long. Guys, first of all, this is better than a fan. It's actually able to do cold. It's actually able to do warm. But guys, this is able to last up to 30 hours on its low setting, but on its highest setting, it's still gonna last you all night plus more. Guys, there was a cold front this weekend and it got down to 50 degrees and I put this on my neck and slept on it. Now the company might advise you not to sleep with it. I don't know. I haven't read that anywhere, but I slept with this on all night and it was hot, like to the point where I was like, should I take this off my neck and give my neck a break? And you might think sleeping with this isn't that comfortable. To be honest, you probably shouldn't normally sleep with it. It's not super comfortable to sleep in, but honestly, I had a pillow and the way I had it, it still worked out. And then the next day, it was warm. I'm in Texas. Welcome to Texas. It's hot and then it's cold. It's hot and then it's cold. So I was just able to flip it to the cold and it goes down to cold really quick. And it kept me cool. So that was my putting it in simple terms. It gets hot, it gets cold, it lasts a long time. It's way more powerful than the last one, and it pushes air up and down, so it hits just all the right spots. But let's get into the more technical terms, the more technical descriptions, and be a lot more specific about what this is, especially for my tech gurus that need to know a little bit more about this. And then we will get into the unboxing and first-hand impressions. But guys, I'm loving this. It says cooling is everything, but honestly, heat and cool is everything. All right, now let's get into the actual numbers on this thing, starting with temperature control. First of all, this does have an app where you can control everything from inside the app. We will also take a look at that. But inside the app, you can adjust this anywhere from 61 degrees all the way up to 122 degrees. So it's not just cooling, it also has full heating mode built in. It also has a straight up fan mode, just a fan. It's not heating, it's not cooling. So if you don't want to use the cooling plates or heating at all, you can just run it like a normal neck fan and save just a little bit of battery. For airflow, this pushes up to 3.2 meters per second. In other words, it pushes quite a bit, and it uses what they call an ice triangle circulation system that's designed to increase airflow and hit both the top and bottom of your neck. In other words, it blows both up and down and gets you just about everywhere that you need on your neck. Battery is the big one here, as I mentioned earlier. This has a 6,000 milliamp battery and it's rated for up to 30 hours depending on how you're using it. Realistically, higher settings like max cooling or heat are going to drain it faster, but honestly, even at max setting, I can have it last up to more than 8 hours, honestly. I mean, it did me good. Charging is pretty quick too. It supports 15-watt fast charging. That's faster than a lot of cell phones and can fully charge around 2 hours. And you can also run it off a power bank if you want to keep it running longer, of course. As far as control, this isn't just low, medium, high. You actually got a full 0 to 100 level control whenever you're utilizing the app, so you can fine tune exactly how strong or not strong you want everything. It also has an AI cooling built in. I know we couldn't get a product without AI, but basically what this means is that you set it to a designated temperature you want and it'll automatically adjust to that temperature and how strong you want everything. Well, that's how my AC works in the house. Does that mean my AC has AI? Or I don't know. But anyways, and one thing I noticed right away is this thing is actually really quiet, and when it's running, it's not blasting noise like a lot of neck fans do, so you can wear it out in public or just around the house and it's not distracting at all. Honestly, whenever I wore this in a tent with my wife sleeping next to me, she didn't even realize I was using it. So overall, between cooling, heating, and even just a straight fan mode, plus the battery life and the control you get, this is definitely more on the personal air conditioner side than just a regular fan. So let's go ahead and get to the unboxing part, and I'll give you my first initial reactions of looking at everything. All right, so I now got the RANVOO AICE LITE MAX wearable smart air conditioner. This is the second one I have gotten, and this is the newest, most improved one. I'm super excited for this, especially since I'm about to go camping, so this will help out. But anyways, let's open it up. Trying to figure out where to open it from. Right here. All right, create something extraordinary for life. I guess they're talking about themselves. Right here. Looks like a little introduction to Roy, the product manager. So that's right here. Here is a quick guide that kind of goes over a couple different things right here. Display, buttons, main control, different things like that, QR code. And here it is right here. AICE LITE MAX. Check this thing out. I like it a lot. Oh. Okay, so AICE MAX right here. Little vent. I imagine that's for intake. Couple different things right here. Another one. Looks like this is where the charging is done. And here's the vent. I'm guessing where this comes out onto your neck. The buttons. Where are the buttons? Okay, so right here, I'm guessing that's a power, a plus, and a minus for the speeds. But let's just go ahead and see what else is in here. So in here, okay, what else we got? Looks like a little user manual. That's one of the thickest user manuals I've ever seen. Wow. Right here, we have the actual cord, USB-A to USB-C. I like how this one's turned like this. That is nice. Let's actually turn this on real quick and see what it sounds like. There it is. It says C3. Ooh. Oh man. Listen to that. Holy moly, that sounds powerful. And it feels powerful. Oh my gosh. C3. What was this up? Okay. Okay. So C3 is the highest. I'm sure at the beginning of this video I'm talking about some more of its specs. Oh my goodness, that's already cold. Wow. Okay, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to see some of the stuff on the manual. What happens if I just press and hold it? Okay, 26. Press and hold it again. F1. I'm assuming that's just for fan. It's not cold or heat. Press and hold it again. C is probably for cool. Heat. Oh, and there's heat. I'm gonna do H3. And I'll see how fast it gets warm, because it was actually really cold along here. And I can already feel it not being cold. H3. You know what I've actually done with the old one before is I put this around my ankles or around my feet and in my sleeping bag, and I can actually feel it. Guys, that's already getting warm. Holy moly, that is already getting warm. Wow. I wish I could show y'all. You know what? I have a little laser thermometer. I might actually test it out and use it on this. Wouldn't that be a kick? Let me grab that real quick. Okay, this has been sitting here on for a while now, and it has been on H3, and it feels warm. You see I have this right here. It shoots a laser at how warm something is. So my table's 75. Let me shoot on this right now. Showing 89. That is warm. 92. Oh, I hit a spot that said 92. So I'm gonna hold it in different spots. Wow. See how warm that is, guys? 102 right there. Guys, this can definitely keep you warm. You know, I'm gonna switch it to the cool real quick. This is AI? I guess I'm gonna have to read up some more on that, and I'll share that a bit later. Oh, I don't know what that meant. Let's go to cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go to cool 3. Okay, so remember this was 90 something. I'm just gonna hold it. Let's see how fast this changes. I'm gonna try to keep it in the same spot. Change 76. I'll probably do a fast forward thing. Slowing down a bit at the 80. But you can see it's continuing to drop. Let's see if it's cold on different spots. 78. It feels really cold right here. 73. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and let's check it out. See it now, 72. 70. I saw 70. So I don't know if some of y'all think, oh, 69, jumping. Guys, like, honestly, feeling it, it's like ice cold. So, I mean, honestly, that feels really cold. Almost if I were to put that on my neck, I would like, ooh, you know, kind of clam up and shiver, and you can still hear it. Let's check it some more. So 60s. I'm sure I've talked about how low or high this gets, but guys, that was actually pretty quick and pretty decent. I'm enjoying this. Wow. This is so much better than the last one. And the air, you can feel it. What I'm trying to say is it's strong and it goes from the bottom and on the top. Like, I would not want to put this on my neck right now because it's so cold. But if I was outside running, if I was in the desert. Yeah. And of course the C1, 2, and 3. You can change it. I'm liking this and I'm excited to test this outside and see how comfy it is. After playing with the Ace Lite Max for quite some time, I'm honestly gonna say that I think that this is something that I'm always gonna pack with me, whether it's camping, whether it's going out of town, whether I'm going to mow, whether I lose power. Maybe I lose power in my house and it gets too hot or too cold. This is something that I think I'll always have on backup and ready to go with a full charge. The price may seem like a bit much, ranging from $200 to $300 depending on the different cells and things that are going on, and it is a pretty penny. But compared to like a $20 neck fan, this is on a league of its own, and it's simply amazing. Guys, this has been such a cool product to review. I know that this is a little bit different, but I think it's cool. I think it's worth it. I know I kind of ramble a little bit in my unboxing, but I was kind of learning things along with y'all. But guys, this is small, this is portable, this is cold, this is hot. I think it's worth it. Anyways, guys, this has been Copper Carver. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe.